Water Tribe, Original Aboriginal, here again this week to give you guys some Egyptian oracle messages to get started. Thank you again for being patient with me as I resolved my phone storage situation from last week. Glad to be back here to give you guys an actual full reading for the energy. The name of this oracle deck is the Egyptian Gods Oracle. I'm going to get you guys an overall message to help the Water Tribe Collective, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Egyptian oracle message, please, for the Water Tribe Collective this week. What message do you have for them? Thank you. You guys got Bastet, about passion, number 16. You guys are familiar with Bastet, Egyptian goddess? And this could be a tower moment for someone. 16 in tarot is tower, so things basically shifting, maybe an unwanted change, but an upheaval no less that needs to take place. That's the tarot message, but I'll get you guys from the guidebook. I'll read to you just a short message on what Bastet is coming to say to you guys this week. So, you know, she's one of the Egyptian cat deities. You see her there? There's also Sekhmet, but cat-headed feline deity Bastet, portrayed as a black cat, is a sun goddess, and she personifies the beneficial heat of the sun. She's a protectress of the house and cats, goddess of prosperity and wealth, and she represents sensuality and tenderness, charm and generosity, love and passion, desire and pleasure. Maybe you should take a break from your routine and reconnect with nature and with yourself. Let your life, or live your life, with more fullness and passion. It lies between your ability to develop seduction and passion. So, you could get great satisfaction in any area of your life and experience moments full of joy and satisfaction. You guys need to release to passion, okay? And sensuality and love. Also sensuality, tenderness, generosity. All of these things are going to help you go within and tap into your abilities to develop, you know, passion within, okay? That's what Bastet is coming to share with you this week, and that's why her energy is here. Again, I see it as a tower moment, and towers are not always a bad thing. They can bring in change, positive change that's needed. Like I said, a necessary change. Maybe it is time for you to tap into who you really are centrally. Let's get some tarot and see what other messages come through for you guys. Just for the Water Tribe Collective, please. Tarot messages to help Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces this week, moving forward into passion. And this, don't only look at passion as sexual, okay? It could be, what is it that you're passionate about? Is it career? You know, is it a love for something that you have outside of your work? Maybe your hobby, maybe, you know, your side hustle. What is it you're passionate about? Okay, allow yourself to tap into that energy this week. That's where this change is going to take place. This necessary change that maybe, that's too many. I'm not going to take them because they're all over the place, guys. Okay, messages please for the Water Tribe Collective. This one flipped over, which is the Four of Pentacles. All right, holding on to your stability. This could also talk to greed, but it is also long-term security, right? Desires, hanging on to that, being passionate about it. You got the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy, right? This is that confidence, being feisty, self-assured. She's full of passion, Queen of Wands. Well, we had two more flip over, but those are from the previous reading and they didn't shuffle in, so I'm not going to take them. But it was Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. But I know that those are from the Air Tribe reading. So messages for the Water Tribe, please. Thank you. This fell out the first time. This Ten of Swords energy. So this is the end of something. Like I said, a tower moment. You can see the sun coming through the clouds in the background, but each one of those swords is a lesson that someone has been through, either a lesson or betrayal, and you are now at the end of this, completing it. It was painful, but this is like being rock bottom. You have nowhere to go but up now, right? That's that Tower, the end of it. Bottom of the deck was the Eight of Cups, which also flipped out or fell out the first time when all those cards fell on the table. Knowing your worth and moving on. Not accepting anything less. Why? Because she leaves these 8 cups behind that are unfulfilling, but she walks right into her 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment and happiness. After going through all of these heartache, betrayal, these hard lessons, finally moving on and saying, no, I know what I'm worth. Be passionate, okay? Go after your passion. Bastet is also here with the Queen of Wands energy as well. Remember they said the black cat, so she's with you, wanting you to follow your passion. Go for it. Don't give up. You're already sitting in authority. You know this, which is why you've moved on. This Eight of Cups energy, because you recognize this about yourself, okay? Get you guys some Psychic Tarot to go along with these messages. Messages, please, for the Water Tribe Collective moving forward this week. What do they need to know? Messages to help Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as they move on. These two fell in my lap. Heartache and loss. This is like the Three of Swords energy. Like I said, some kind of deceit or betrayal. Movement, choices, and decisions. You got a 2. Heartache and betrayal. Now you have some choices that you can make. Oh, thank you. Memories of love. So 6. Initially that 6, it was a 6 of Pentacles. This will be the 6 of Cups. This is something nostalgic from the past, you know, maybe loved ones or friends, family. These are memories of that, okay? And remembering gifts possibly, or maybe reunions, better times, just memories, being nostalgic there. Could be tied to the heartache and loss, just thinking back to, you know, what was lost. Fertility. There's a 3 that's come in for you. This is like the Empress. Okay, being very fertile and abundant. Moving forward. It's the second 3. So moving on from the heartache and loss into your abundance. You're going to, again, movement and choices. You make some choices and decisions about the past. You have some memories of love about that, but you had to move on from it, okay? One more card, please, for the Water Tribe Collective this week. Thank you. Recognition and reward, another 3. More of this Empress, this fertility and abundance that's come in. So you have 33. So you have 333 in your reading. Okay? One is about heartache and loss, but the other one's about being recognized and rewarded. And then this one is being the Empress and fulfilled, okay? Being very abundant. She embodies all of the queens in the Minor Arcana. Wow. You guys are being honored. And there was some heartache and loss moving into this, being honored, but you have now been recognized and you're being rewarded for it, okay? All these lessons that hurt so much. Again, though, the sun's coming up in the background, okay? Bastet has been here with you and protecting you and guiding you. She's about sensuality and pleasures and fertility. And she sees you here. She's sitting with you here in this Queen of Wands energy and your authority. This person is also sitting stable, holding on to their pentacles. Your money is protected. You're protected. Same energy. Both of these cards are embodying the same energy to me. Now let's get you guys a sign of the time oracle. See what's coming. Sign of the time oracle, please, to help the Water Tribe Collective this week. as they move into this recognition and rewards. It's fertile time after overcoming, it's too many, after overcoming some challenges, some lessons that have helped you recognize your self-worth, okay? That's all this was. It was time for you. And it could be painful that you had to move on from people. And it could be memories of your past, people you really had a connection with that you loved. But you had to go through these lessons to step into your power and into your fertility and growth, your abundance. Be passionate about whatever it is that you're being drawn to at this time, wherever your heart's guiding you, okay? Tree, you have family reunion and ancestry. What was I just saying about family and having memories? 42 reduces to a 6, just like this. Memories of love. So this is deeply connected with family in the past. Ancestry. Oh, one more. You got a 3, another 3. Yield and have patience. And that is the 4th 3 in your reading. So you have 33, 33. They're wanting you to be patient here. Let me get you the short messages with these from the guidebook so that you know exactly what they're saying to you. So the first one being a 3 is about the yield part, is about need for new perspective, telling you to slow down. Don't force a situation. Wait on divine timing because it is at play. So divine timing is here now, coming in for you. With all of these 3s is tied to your abundance, your heartache, and your loss, and you being the Empress. Be patient. Wait on the divine, okay? And then you also had number 42, which is about the ancestry. That's what that one looks like. So place offerings on your altar. Connect with your ancestral practices and spend time learning from your family. Family may be growing. Also find strength and comfort in where you come from. So this can be as far back as ancient Egyptian ancestry, or it could be family tree, you know, 3D family, okay? Family you grew up with, but it also could be your cosmic family, okay? So you have to look at it from 2 different perspectives. With them telling you to yield and be patient because there's divine timing at play, it's coming from the higher ups. At least that's how I see it. In this image, which it's a 2, but you know, she's looking up. These doorways look huge, right? Like from a long time ago, from the past. See how small she is in comparison to these archways, and each one of them has something in it for her, right? Movement and choices. Have to be patient and wait on it because you're being recognized and rewarded after some heartache and loss that you've gone through. But you're being crowned as this Empress energy, being very fertile and abundant. You went through some stuff and then you realized, hey, I'm worth more than this, and you moved on. That's where your 9 of Cups is. That's where your wish fulfillment, your passion, which is why she's here. She's coming, letting you know you're headed right into your passion, right? It's going to be something that presents itself. It could feel like a tower moment to you, the end of something, knowing it's over, which is why you're stuck in these memories of love and hanging on to the past. But you have to make your choices, smart choices moving forward, okay? Be patient and wait on the divine. Sit in your authority and know you're protected. You know, Bastet's with you in multiple cards. You're at the end of this. There's not going to be any more of this feeling of defeat. That's done and over with because you've moved on from it, okay? Let's get you guys a herbal message, botanical message from the Mushroom Oracle. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Coming to you asking for messages, please. Help Water Tribe Collective, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Thank you. 2 popped out right away. You got Turkey Tail with number 4 and Block. And then you had number 19, Death Cap. Talk about endings. And that's what I said about moving on. You may have to block some people out of your life, and it could have very well been family, which is why there's these memories of love there, right? We all grew up and love our family, but when you realize some things, you go through life and you start seeing things from a different perspective, and you understand that people may not be moving on the same level as you or moving in the same direction as you, and you have to make a decision and move forward without them. And it could hurt sometimes, right? Having to leave these people behind that you always connected with or had a close relationship with, that you realize like, oh God, I can't take them with me or they're going to slow me down, right? So you have to block them. This short meaning, also pay attention to where there could be stagnation or blockages in your life. Focus on building your energy and your defenses so that you can shift out of this stuck energy. You know, it is something that is hard to do when you have to block people. Me personally, I never blocked anybody until recently. I've always had my phone lines open to whoever. I never would block anyone. And I had to protect my energy and block quite a few people out of my life that at one point were close family members, but I realized I was not embodying my self-worth by allowing them to stay in my energy. And I had to protect myself because I was at this place. I was defeated. And I was like, well, when is the sun going to come up for me? And then I started realizing these are the things that were holding me back, that were keeping me from moving forward. And I had to make some choices. It was very hard. It was hurtful, but you know, you have to love you first. If you don't love you, then no one else will. And you won't have happiness or fulfillment. You'll never reach your 9 of Cups. This person's moving on to happiness. Who wouldn't do that for themselves once they see the truth in something? You have to do that for yourself, okay? 19, which is Death Cap, it talks about endings. Well, this is also the Sun card. If you were to put it in tarot, 19 is a Sun card. You have to put it into things to step into the light and finally receive, you know, what you're worth, right? You have to do that. You know, Death Cap is, let's see, telling you, this is a sign of endings, whether there are endings to come or that have already come. Death sometimes feels like a negative thing, but it also represents new beginnings to those who know that it's time to let go, like I said, and it could be painful. But you have to move forward. Why? Because positive things are ahead for you, and you have to put certain things to an end in order for you to gain insight on things, for them to work out for you to achieve your goals, okay? That's what this is trying to come through and say to you. And you can't feel guilty about it. This is one of those lessons in life that a lot of people don't talk about, and you don't learn until you go through it. And it's a hard one. When you see it for what it really is, it is one of the hardest lessons I have to say that I had to learn in this lifetime. And it is painful, but it makes you a whole lot stronger once you see it for what it is. And it can be viewed as a selfish decision, but it is also a protective decision to save you. And in some cases, it saves your soul, it saves your finances, it saves your happiness, your home, everything. So depending on how bad it was, determines, you know, the outcome. But it's a tower moment for those who don't understand it as well. And that's why she came in with supporting you, okay? I shuffled an animal deck to get you guys a spirit animal for the week. You got the Puffin, talks about partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you, and ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So working with others is going to help you, or a partnership right now. You know, you are a joyful soul and a light bringer. Accept your colorful self and who you are, and don't let anybody cast a shadow on that, okay? Any other spirit guide animals to help the Water Tribe Collective this week? Any other spirit animals? So far you have the black cat and you have the puffin, which is a bird for partnership. Thank you. One more for you guys. The dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage, and you can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. What a powerful card, you guys. Says a lot about who you are. why you had to separate yourself, why things had to come to an abrupt end, why there were blockages put in place, stepping into your power and harnessing that supernatural energy that you've been given. This speaks to dragons. Pay attention to even dragonflies, you guys. Of course, we know that nobody sees dragonflies as dragons. I see them as fairies, but they have the name dragon in them, which is why I mentioned them. So if you're seeing a lot of dragonflies, this is a message for you as well. But you can shapeshift at will, it says. You are mastery in your destiny. Amazing energy here for you. This dragon and the puffin coming in as your spirit animals. And let's not forget about Bastet, one of the Egyptian deities that's also come through in your reading. Not once, but twice, because she's sitting with you here with the Queen of Wands. Let's see, we'll get you guys a final overall message. Very strong energy coming in. You guys are going to be recognized after going through quite a bit. That Ten of Swords, each one of those swords was a lesson for you. You finally woke up to it, moved on. This Eight of Cups energy saying you know who you are now, going towards your Nine of Cups, going to be recognized as the Empress. Okay, yes, you have memories from the past, but you're being patient and you're waiting on spirit guides and the divine to bring you into your Nine of Cups energy, you know, that Queen of Wands, who you really are. With the dragon and supernatural popping up, you are definitely strong. And final message, owning my power inspires others to do the same. I'm not afraid to shine. What did I just say? You guys stepping into your power, okay, understanding who you really are and why you're here. And these choices and moving forward you had to make for you and for really the overall good for all. You're helping others as you do this. Bottom of the deck, it's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. Why? Because the divine has you. You've moved into your power. That's why. Right under this yield and having patience. It's nothing else for you to do. Divine's taking over. So I hope these messages made sense, you guys, that they, you know, resonated with you at some point. If so, leave me a comment, please. I'd love to hear from you. Also, I have the other platforms on TikTok and Instagram. You guys can always leave me a message. Be happy to respond. I look forward to seeing you again here next week. Thank you guys for being patient with me until I got my storage set up again. And I'll see you again here soon. Be well.